tell you something. Let me tell you.
You're clicking on this video because of the thumbnail, because of the title. The best dating app isn't what you think. And it's the honest to God truth, bro. So let me break something down to y'all. This might not even be a long video, but let me break something down to y'all, bro. I done went to Japan like 3 or 4 times at this point. About to be a 5th time later this year. Let me tell y'all something. But let's start from the trashes to the best. Number 1, Hinged. Hinged is good in America if you want to find somebody that's looking for a relationship. But if you're like in Tokyo, bro, they don't use Hinged out there, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. Don't nobody really use Hinge except Americans, and them American girls out there was kind of low quality. Like I was just getting a whole bunch of big bone girls, and that's not what I'm looking for in Tokyo. I did not fly 17 hours to go get me a big bone girl. I did not fly 17 hours to go find me a effinist. I did not go to do that. That is not what I'm there for, bro. So I'm just gonna let y'all know off top, that's not what's happening, bro. Okay? So Hinge, definitely the worst.
I came over here to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. That's all, Queen.
Now, second to worst, Bumble. No, I'm sorry. Whoops. Second to worst, Tinder. Tinder is the second to worst because on there is just a lot of random, a lot of ghosting. You need to be able to read and speak Japanese at a high level because I didn't understand anything on the website. And I would rematch with girls and I'm like, are these bots? Like, do they want me to pay for this? Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is really going on, bro? I wasn't 100% sure, but at the same time, Tinder was probably the worst. I mean, it was worse for different reasons, but it was definitely the worst for communication. Hinge, the girls, like, you can connect with them. They'll leave you a comment and y'all can talk, but I wasn't talking to no big bone effiness girls, bro. I wasn't doing that on Tinder. It was just kind of like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But anyway, let's go to the middle spot, Bumble. You need to download as soon as you touch down. Sorry, that was my computer, okay? My bad. You can download as soon as you touch down, bro. And I got about 20-30 matches that same day. I was just reeling them in. It was cool. My whole thing was, like, Bumble was straight, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Bumble was pretty straight. That was one of those apps where I was like, okay, yeah, talking to these girls on here, it is fun, it is entertaining. They write you first, and some of them hit, some of them don't. It's just like back home. Some hit, some don't. It is what it is. That's the game. You gotta go meet girls everywhere. You better have that dog in you, bro. You need to meet girls going out. You need to meet girls, being inside. You need to open up every single avenue that you can. And this is why these dating apps are not what you think. So look, let me give y'all some game right now. The best dating app that you can actually use is not a dating app at all. If you want to meet people in a different country, then my number 2 spot is going to be Hello Talk. And I know that that's not a dating website, so don't go on there explicitly to date. But it is very, very, very easy to say, hey, I'm going to be on Hello Talk. I'm going to learn the language. I'm going to learn how to talk to people in the country that I'm going to and their native language. And then maybe you can meet up with them and exchange languages with them. Now, what this does is 2 things. It, number 1, establishes you as a friend first. That's what it establishes you as, a safe person. Regular people don't be on dating apps, bro. Regular people are in real life. They're probably working and they got actual lives. They're not just going to meet up with you at the club on a Thursday. That's not a regular thing to do. Because if you was back at your spot, would you meet up with a random girl at a club on a Thursday? Like, just think about that. A lot of these girls on the dating apps are on there for different reasons, but you want to meet a regular chick that is interested in what you're interested in, use Hello Talk. Hello Talk will allow you to build that relationship before you go, build a rapport before you go, and then you end up with a really good situation like what I had with a girl in particular. She was super duper cool. Super cool, super down to earth, super caring. We linked up, we had a good time, and she was like, "You're my favorite person, you know, I want to see you again. You know, I never met up with anybody like this." Like, it was actually really nice, bro. She ended up crying on me, bro. She was crying in my arms. She was so happy to have met me, and we talked like every day for a year. You know, we haven't talked as much lately because I think she's been busy, but we pretty much talked every day. And that's gonna be a really good way to like build a rapport and some trust with a girl. I'm not the hookup type. I can't do no hookups. There we go. Whew. All right, number one, the number one best place to meet people while you're out of the country in Japan. Meetup. Meetup.com. This is not a dating website. However, they do socials, they do events, they do all different types of meetups. I was hooping in Japan, going into these language cafes in Japan, international club night meetups in Japan, where you have actual people who are not NPCs coming to meet and talk to you because you speak English. They have all different types of meetups though. You can go to a soccer meetup, you can go to a knitting meetup, you can go to a running meetup. You have all of these different meetups that you can do, bro. And it's like, wow.
I really didn't do that the first or second time I went to Japan.
But like, go to meetup.com and find a group that you can run with. And it might cost you like, what, 1,000 yen? It's like $10 or, you know, I guess $6 in USD because of how, you know, the currency exchange rate is. But bro, go meet you a girl at a basketball club. Go meet you a girl at a salsa night. Go meet you a girl at, like, I don't know, a culture exchange. That's really the best way to like meet chicks overseas, bro. Like, the best dating apps are not what you think they are. The best dating apps are going to be like these things not intended for dating. Because when you go over to places, in order to get the best access to the best girls, you need to be able to be in an environment where these girls are gonna be. You're not just gonna meet them at the club. That's where the weirdos go. You're not just gonna meet them at a bar all the time. You know, like, that's a crapshoot. But you can have good connections in a warm-ish environment where y'all have a similar interest. Y'all can meet each other. You know, y'all have similar connections. You have a friend circle now. Develop some type of rapport and trust so that you don't have to rely on hooking up if that's not you. Because that's definitely not me. I'm not the type to hook up. So I would need to go and get a feel for somebody first before I start putting my mouth all over them. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know where you came from. I gotta know where you're going. I can't like just do that. That's not, I personally can't do it. All right. So this has been my top dating apps for you to meet girls, and for most importantly, for you to build a community. All right. But that's it, man. That's the video. If you found some value in this, like and subscribe, bro. I'm trying to build this channel. This is so you can get perspective so that you can live better. But till next time, boys, peace.